All right, today we're going to be discussing Ghostwire Tokyo, a 2022 action adventure game developed by Tango Gameworks and published by Bethesda Softworks.
Yes, we are.
So I'm actually 3 levels in. I've been just milking it pretty
Oh, you're
slowly.
only 3 level. Oh, I beat the whole game.
So you beat
I
the whole game. The
beat all
whole
the
game.
whole main missions, story, credit or end credits, and everything. I did a couple side missions. Um, some were cool, but I kind of realized that they'll probably just be the same thing over and over again. So I kind of skipped most of the side missions.
Most modern titles.
Yeah. Um,
Did you play them because you were having fun with it, or you felt like you just want to record everything?
the main missions or the side missions?
Just you said you did a whole bunch. Was the extra just because you enjoyed it, or
I just wanted to see what they would be like. Um, but being a Bethesda game, I kind of had an inclination as to what those side missions would be like, and I was kind of right. Simple, like go here, do this, fetch missions, those kind of things. And I more so like that kind of stuff in a medieval setting than a modern city, if that makes any sense.
in the modern Ghostwire Tokyo, Japan?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much that. I will say I knew nothing about this game going in, didn't watch any trailers, didn't even really read the description. I just downloaded it because you told me to. I went in, I got about 10 minutes in, and I'm like, what in the heck? It's a horror game. It threw me off.
Oh, you see it as like a horror
I was
game?
like, dude, I'm being chased by headless people that are ghosts. Of course, it's a horror game.
I think it's pretty freaky deaky, but there's a few moments, at least in the first few missions, where I thought it would be like, especially the apartment where something's creeping or traps you, but it's just kind of bang, bang, bang for the most part.
Yeah. At first, the visitors kind of freaked me out, but uh, after the first couple missions, I was like, all right, they're not scary anymore. And I kind of stopped trying to sneak around. I just went at them head on.
I'm gonna botch the name, but Hanya, I think that's the name. I have it on. I just have it on with the subtitles. I didn't do any
Who's the bad guy?
dubs. Yeah, so the bad guy, dude, he looks freaking sick. They
Yep, he's
designed him
pretty sick.
well.
Yes, it is a beautiful game, very well designed. Um, but yeah, I didn't have dubs on either. I just had subtitles. I didn't want to do dubbing. A lot of that. I didn't think in a game it would translate very well,
They
at
always
least in
sound
that kind of thing.
they always sound awful. Always.
Yeah. So I didn't even think about that. I just went ahead and went with subtitles.
And the cool thing, the
But
version you're playing is actually newer than as far as release
PC version.
wise. Yeah, the PC and PS5 because it was released like a year after.
That I did not know. Yeah, I have gone in completely blind through the whole thing. No guides, no nothing. Uh, yeah,
What difficulty?
definitely rewarding. I just played on the easiest. I'm a scrub, and I still almost died a few times throughout the game.
Yeah, normal. Normal's pretty tough as far as the gameplay. I don't I don't hate it. It moves pretty well, but usually mouse and keyboard it feels a lot more responsive. And I thought maybe it was a setting I had, but it wasn't entirely it's not entirely responsive, which is kind of annoying because it's so satisfying shooting enemies.
Yeah, I get that.
That looks awesome when you do it as well.
Yeah, no, the combat was very well, or very good. I liked it. Even on easy, there wasn't that much of like an aim assist, just a little bit, which I do enjoy in games. Playing without one is just not enjoyable at all. Something I don't do. But I don't know which powers you've unlocked for like shooting and stuff, but I kind of stuck with just the basic green one the whole time, the wind.
Oh, that's what it made me. That power reminded me of Bioshock.
Really?
It reminds me the game itself reminds me of like Bioshock mixed with like a Cyberpunk.
See, I've never played Cyberpunk. I played Bioshock though, and I can see what you're saying.
Cyberpunk
I
was the
see what
open
you're
world,
saying.
but just the vibe of
Yeah,
the map itself.
yeah, that makes sense.
But I've enjoyed it so far, and I'm excited to keep playing. And
Yeah,
it's
it's definitely not very long. I'll tell you that it's not long. I
yeah,
think my total play time was under 12 hours, even with doing side missions.
I like the
Um,
plot with Akito, I guess that's his name.
yep,
It's
Keto
pretty
and KK.
pretty sick how those two are introduced, and it's unique because it reminds me of like a game from my childhood where you'd always play these games and they were just kind of absurd, like Jack and Daxter or Zelda. Zelda's super
Yeah,
like this, and it might be a
yeah.
cultural thing, but it's pretty.
It
I love
reminded me
that.
of it reminded me of Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know if you've ever seen the anime or not, but the whole main plot of like the first season is rescuing people who had their souls stolen.
Dark Souls.
Basically, yeah. It's basically Dark Souls, dude. It plays exactly the same. Like
Dark Souls
exactly the
copy.
same. No. I almost beat the first Dark Souls and that was enough for me. I'm never going back to a Soulsborne.
Except
Everyone
this
kept
one.
saying the same thing about Elden Ring and I was like, no, I'm not touching that. It looks exactly the same. No thank you. But you said you're only 3 missions in?
Yeah,
Wild.
yeah, and
It does
I spend a lot of time
picks
though
up.
looking at things. There's so much detail.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I definitely didn't appreciate as much as I could. Um, I think a big complaint I have, and I don't think you've probably experienced it yet, is it rains way too much. Oh my god, it gets so annoying.
You don't
That's a
like the
complaint
rain?
of mine. I don't mind rain in games when it's raining the entire time and it makes it hard to see. It's obnoxious.
Boy, there's this game. You'd hate it. It's called Heavy Rain, bro.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, fun fact, they made Hi-Fi Rush,
This studio or Heavy Rain?
this studio,
Okay, or the people from
Tango
Ghostwire.
Gameworks,
Mm,
which is
did
kind
not
of
know that.
that's interesting. And they made the Evil Within games.
Yeah, I think after looking up the game and stuff after beating it, I did see that there were a lot of or not comparisons, but that they did Evil Within, but that game is more so survival horror. I don't know, I've never played it.
It's like people would probably hate to hear it, but it's a Resident Evil clone with its own twist.
It. I wouldn't mind Resident Evil plus some for all those dang puzzles.
I don't think
Probably not
there's
even
many in that
puzzles.
one.
I'm just stupid. Yeah. Nothing will ever be as bad as Phoenix Rising. God, I never want to touch that game again. I still get haunted.
Sounds like it started off well.
Oh, I love the beginning. It looked cool. I love the world. The graphics were beautiful. And then it was just like, all right, cool. There's a puzzle to do this. And then it was like, oh, another puzzle. Oh my God, this game's gonna be 80% puzzles. And then I looked up the game and it's like puzzle platformer. And I'm like, well, this is gonna be awful. Probably why I'll never play Portal.
Dude, if you hate puzzle games, Portal might be a game that fixes that for you.
Theo says that it would be the Zelda games.
What was that?
Everyone says that it would be the Zelda games that fix that.
I don't know. Some
But see, I've never played any of them,
Zelda
so
ones they're not usually nothing comes right to mind. Maybe like the Earth
yeah,
Temple and the Wind Waker, but
yeah,
nothing like there's none that stick out in my mind where I never want to play that game because of a puzzle. Resident Evil 4, there's a puzzle where you're playing as Jill Valentine.
yeah,
I had to Google it, and I looked up comments on the YouTube video, and everyone's like, "Okay, no one else, everyone else literally had to Google this because it was impossible." And
yeah.
that's that turns me away from a game pretty hard. when it's like
Uh,
that bad. Uncharted 2 had
yeah.
one broken like that.
I didn't know that. Well, that makes sense. Um, yeah, I do plan on getting to the Zeldas eventually, but no, not yet. My only experience with Resident Evil was Biohazard, and that game just it pissed me off halfway through, so I was angry playing it the rest of the way.
That's 7, right? Biohazard.
Yeah, I think so.
One
Maybe.
one
I don't
starts in a
remember.
house and you go get a VHS tape and
Yes. The ending was terrible. There's the annoying uncle that you have to like kill or not kill, but like survive from. And I had the same issue that you ran into in your Dead Space glitch where you ran out of ammo or whatever on the boss and you had to quit. Um, I killed the uncle in Resident Evil and I wasted all my bullets doing it. And then I start walking around to solve the super puzzle and he came right back to life and I didn't know that was a thing.
man,
So I had no ammo for the rest of the game.
people praise
Oh,
the
until I
eighth
found
one.
some.
The seventh one though
What's
starts like the best horror game I've ever played. It's so scary, it's tense. Like you don't want to
what,
go down.
Biohazard?
Yeah, it starts off so great.
Oh yeah, it was good horror.
And then when you said halfway
The
through the
ending was
game,
awful.
it just becomes there's one enemy to fight. The puzzles and the FPS itself isn't that polished. It's kind of iffy.
Yeah, no, yeah. I just hated having to go all across the house to like open one door, like finding random pieces or like remembering certain numbers, and I was just like, I have to do all this just to progress outside a door when I could just smash the window open. I don't understand. Uh, and then the ending boss, just wasn't good in my opinion. It was so just weird and not rewarding.
The
I
ending
felt like
was
the
weird.
enemies inside the enemies inside the house were harder to beat than the dang final boss.
It turns into like a
But
full shootout. The whole last level when
yeah.
you're on that boat, you get
Yep.
the SMG and
Uh,
it's like a full shootout. Weird. That's super weird.
are we, are we thinking about the same game?
Yeah, the end of Resident Evil 7.
Isn't Biohazard when that giant swamp monster is holding you and you have to kill it?
Yeah, I think you work your way from the boat to that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's been like 3 years.
I think so.
Um, but man, I wish you were further in Ghostwire. I can't remember what the third mission was. I don't know what to talk about from where you're at.
Basically the basic plot. If there's a
Yeah.
pacing issue I've had, I'm guessing it's gonna keep introducing things most of the game, kind of like a Rockstar game where it
Yes.
gives you a tutorial and then you never use it again,
Yes.
or
Yeah.
it's just introducing it for that level and that's that.
Oh, there is new things all the way through the entire game.
Always feels like a tutorial.
Uh, yeah. There was like some ultimate power I learned. Like I don't might have been a year might have gotten past it. I don't think I used it once throughout the whole game. Maybe once.
The hold
I
up
just didn't
click
really
button
think of it.
or shoot button.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
I never used it.
Resident Evil 7's on sale
Oh,
right now.
I already have it.
I have not played it on the computer.
I don't want it.
Is it VR?
See, that would be cool. But I want a good VR zombie game.
That apparently
Or
the
like
Walking Dead one is really good.
really? Is it for the Oculus or whatever?
It might be, and it might be on Steam. Not sure which one.
Mm. I haven't really hated any Walking Dead games I play. Even though I haven't beat it yet, I still think that Dying Light's my favorite zombie game. That or Dead Island. I just like that kind of style.
You gotta give Days
7
Gone a
Days to
shot.
Dies. Yeah. Days what?
Days Gone, man.
Oh, that's the one that had the rape scene, right?
I don't remember anyone getting raped.
Oh, that I was referencing something you did.
Oh, that game. Yeah.
Or no, is that the bike game? Days Gone. That's on PS4, right?
Yep.
I never played it. My PlayStation's a big emulator now. I think the only other game I played was Spider-Man.
Spitterin.
Spider-Man. And even then, I thought it was pretty good, but I don't think anything will ever top Spider-Man 2 for the GameCube. It's a classic.
I rented it for a month. I
Classic.
refused to take it
Huh.
back. It would have
It's
been
okay, but I
cheaper
think by
just to
then
buy it.
Blockbuster went out of business. Yeah. Blockbuster probably went out of business because of that, bro.
That was 2004. They had a few years after that were doing okay.
Just a few. Yeah. I started 7 Days to Die with good old Mac. That's pretty cool. I like the idea behind it, but it is janky.
Yeah, it
Like
looks janky.
janky. Well, it's creepy. I'll give him that. It's really creepy.
Are you playing on a controller?
No, yeah.
Looking at the engine, I
You're
think
not.
it's
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it, but it's a real popular one right now. It's pretty much a mouse and keyboard engine. It's kind of like Valve.
I mean, it's easy to control. I mean, just the gameplay itself. Like everything's like it's not blocky. It's just not fully polished off.
Oh, I got you. Like fighting enemies too and everything. Just
Yeah, it's just it's not really a lot of physics going on. It is creepy though. We died a couple times even on the easiest difficulty. Then I got Starfield installed. I got to start that eventually.
yeah, I'm
I don't know
excited
why I
for that.
haven't. Have you played any of it?
Nope.
We'll have to
Uh,
get in. We'll have to get into that.
make an episode about Starfield or just as we progress, there's gonna be too much.
Yeah,
Everything I haven't seen. I don't when there's a game like this, and I know that reception of the game is pretty damn positive. I don't watch trailers. I don't watch any of that because a video game's kind of like a movie. Like part of it's exploring is seeing that shit for the first time.
yeah,
But if you watch trailers, you watch gameplay, you watch reviews, all that kind of gets spoiled in its own way. Just the whole experience.
yeah. Talking about Starfield, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I did have it pre-installed, but like, yeah, I've avoided most. I've seen the trailer, obviously, but I kind of avoided watching anything since release. I've just seen people on Reddit giving a lot of praise. Some people here going negative on it. I'm sure we'll get a lot of negative stuff for being Xbox and PC exclusive, but yeah, whatever.
Which
As
is
long as it's good, I
crazy.
don't really care. Um, but no, I think my next game I'm gonna play through just to kind of get through some other stuff. I did download Bad Company 2, so I can get through that. First one was cool.
That one's way better.
Yeah, the first one it was cool, but it played again. It was dated, so yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of doing a lot right now. I'm gonna be doing that. I got a super mega series going on. I got the show going on. I got 7 Days to Die, Outward. Just finished Ghostwire. I'm doing that Arcade Paradise game. Doing a whole lot of stuff at once. I don't even know how or why.
Oh wow, they got a lot of sales going on.
On Steam.
Yeah. Just I don't know if it's anything particular. It might just be the fall sale. Doesn't say that.
Yeah,
So I don't
yeah.
know.
Xbox had a pretty crazy sale this past weekend. I was looking at a whole bunch. That's where I got XCOM. I was thinking about getting, or that's why I got Bully too. Can't remember what else I was gonna get, but there's quite a few things that are there.
When were you starting Bully?
I don't know. Maybe I could do that next. That or Bad Company. But Bully would take a while. And I really wanted to get a horror game in for October. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. I'm trying
I
to
just
think.
don't know what horror game to play. I
Condemned,
mean, the
dude.
Amnesias are like out condemned. Is that on
Condemned.
Game Pass?
It's on. It's backwards. I mean, Pretty much everything is, but I don't think it's on Game Pass. But it's pretty cheap, 360 game, or you could get it on
Yeah.
Steam for probably next to nothing. I
Yeah.
I think you'd be able to
Yeah.
record and play that on computer. It's pretty. The cover itself, dude, used to terrify me. It's like that girl in the chains in the front. Ugh.
To look at it. Condemned. Is that Criminal Origins?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen pictures of this game. Came out in 2005. Good lord, man, that's 20 years.
Good game. I think the creepiness
Came out
still
only
holds
on
up.
360 and Windows. Is it a game you can actually fight back in?
Yep. It's it's pretty raw. I like it.
Nice. It won some awards from IGN and GameSpot. Best use of sound. Best game no one played. I love it.
That exclusive.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. That's something I'll keep in mind. I was thinking maybe Amnesia. They have all of those on Game Pass. I really wanted to play that Blair Witch game. That'd be fun too.
Takes place kind of exactly your neck of the woods. Very
Oh,
formal.
like it. Yeah. When I lived up that way, I used to drive through the town all the time to get to work.
That's cool, and they have like
Very cool area.
they have state police vehicles with like all the branding and all that, so it kind of hits.
Yep.
It's cool. It's really cool.
It is cool. I'll have to get into that again. It was a great movie. One of my favorite horror movies. Um, but yeah, that's I don't know. I got a lot that I want to play, need to play. I still have stuff on my shelf I haven't even opened yet, but I keep downloading Game Pass games. Like looking at my shelf, I need to play Force Unleashed games. Actually, I played the first one. Rage, uh, Lost Planets, LA Noir, Assassin's Creed, Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. I gotta do Dying Light,
So, what you've never
like
played
all the
LA
way
Noir?
through. I think I started it years ago and maybe got like an hour in and then never touched it again.
Dude, the facial tracking they use in that game, I don't know why it isn't used still. It has some of the best facial animations, probably the best.
No. Now that isn't backwards compatible from what I know.
It isn't.
I don't think so.
Well, they re-released it on the one, so that might be the one that would be.
I only have it for 360. Xbox One backwards compatibility. Here's the list. That's a lot of games. It's Viva Pinata backwards compatible. The list. Oh, there's the list. Is there? Ah, here it is. 360. Look at that. Grand Theft Auto 4, but you can't stream it.
You can record it with your setup now.
My little. Yep, I sure can. But you already did it, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, do it again. Just do what you enjoy, man. It'll bleed through in the gameplay.
That's true.
That's always cool seeing it from different.
Noir. Let's see. LA Noir. $40. Yeah, that is the updated version, I guess. I can buy it for $40. No, it doesn't look like it is backwards. Sadly. Nah, but there's so much. I've been plowing through games though over the past couple months when I'm home and available. But yeah, there's so much, man. I haven't really seen much of what's releasing for the holiday season. I know Switch has a couple things coming out, but I don't really mess with Nintendo anymore. I don't know why. Kind of lost interest.
I don't think there's anything hyped for next couple months.
I think Starfield was it.
Payday 3 will be happening.
I you see a lot of ads about that. Second one was fun.
I have it, but it was 99 cents on Steam. That was great. But
Really?
it's 80 gigabytes.
Hmm.
I just haven't felt the need to download
For
it.
the second one is?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I think it's still updated on PC. So I think it's built completely different. It's like the Xbox version.
Hmm.
September 21st it comes out.
Whack. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I'm still waiting for a Bully 2. Wonder if I'll ever see it. Probably not.
I don't know.
Or what do you think?
I've
You
seen
don't
so
think
many
so?
I've seen so many rumors and
Yeah.
people who leak the same stuff about other Rockstar leaks that were correct say that they think it is happening.
Yeah.
I think it was originally happening before, like it was fully in development, then it got shut down for whatever reason, stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen I think there was some more stuff that came out last year with like old play demos of it. But that's one of those games that are just not really lost to time, but it's like a big like what could have been. Like if you'd had a sequel, making like a fully fleshed out like college campus, man, that thing would have been sick. Just trying to imagine what they could have done with that. I'm surprised no one's like modded it on PC to like do something like that.
Oh, I'm sure
With
there's
the
a
amount of
million
mod,
mods.
the amount of mods there are for like GTA 5 and what people make every building enterable. Can't turn Bully around into something else. This is like a harder engine to work on or something. I don't know. Never got into that.
I don't know about at this point a second bully, but I would trust Rockstar if they were to say Bully 2 is happening. They would be one of three companies I would trust to make a insane sequel after that many years.
Yeah. I mean, it took them what 8 years for Red Dead 2. I mean, look at now we're 10 years from GTA 5. It's been 10 years.
Yep.
Is there anything about GTA 6 just besides an announcement?
Couple
If
things.
they even or they not even fully announce it?
It hasn't been fully announced, but there are leaks of the
Yeah,
gameplay, and those were confirmed to be real. So
that's back
that's
in
something.
Vice City, right? Back to
Yep.
Miami.
I think it looks like all of Florida is the scope, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that'd be
That
kind of cool.
dude, good graphics and everything would be awesome.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I know they won't screw it up. It's funny people
they always yeah, they always put beautiful games out.
people keep ripping them for like that definitive trilogy and they don't care about that. That's not Rockstar. That's what I think they have to put out so many games under the IP for Take Two, so they'll bring out the GTA San
Yeah,
Andreas remastered from 2015. I think that's all they have to do.
yeah. I've been looking at the definitive edition. I wanted to get it last year just because I never really got to experience. I played San Andreas, but I never got to play 3 or Vice City that much.
Vice City is a treat. 3 is a treat too.
Well, 3 was Liberty City, right?
Yep, the original one.
Yep. I don't know. 4 is still my favorite. I think. Man, Nico is just an unbeatable character for me. And everyone praises it. I still hated the character switching in GTA 5 for the single player. God, it just annoyed me.
Dude, Nico is untouchable. It seems as time's going forward, that's kind of like the
People,
consensus
yeah,
is like that Nico is
he's the man.
the coolest, deepest character with the
Yeah,
saddest backstory with military training. He's just a badass character.
not beatable. Yeah, no, I would completely agree. Completely.
You know who Ray Liotta is?
Ray Liotta in GTA 4.
He's the actor in Goodfellas and
Oh, yeah.
Field
I
of
know you're talking about.
Dreams.
Yeah,
He's the protagonist voice of Tommy Vercetti in Vice City.
hmm,
It's a real. That
that's
one's a
pretty
whole
sick.
take on just '80s movies and particularly Scarface.
Yeah,
It's awesome. Definitive. That's when I grabbed that about a month ago. I was waiting forever for it to go on sale. They finally put it
yeah.
on Steam and it finally went 50% off. I've been wanting it. 3 games, dude, for $30 that all will give you 30, 40 hours of gameplay. It's a good deal.
Hmm, that's pretty sick.
So you never played like Vice City Stories or Liberty City Stories either.
Nope. But Liberty City Stories. That was the that no, that wasn't the expansions.
Yeah.
No.
So
I don't know. Was that the biker gang one in Ballad of Gay Tony?
no, that was episodes from Liberty City.
Oh,
They made them, looking back
no, I
on it,
never played the
strangely
stories.
close in names.
Never played the stories.
The stories were so this the GTA 3 map with a different perspective of a character in GTA 3 from
Yeah.
1999, and then Vice City Stories was like a whole separate thing, but in Vice City again. It's
Hmm,
great.
that's pretty sick.
They were PSP games, and then they made them PS2.
You ever play the GTA knockoffs, the Driver series?
All I ever played was the Driver on the Game Boy Advance, but I've seen Driver San Francisco gameplay a lot.
Hmm.
But I never played the. I wanted to play through on PS2 the one you're talking about, the real hyped one, Driver 3.
I love Driver 3, man. I had that on the original Xbox.
It's one of like the most. I think it was at the time the most marketed game ever, budget wise, and it entirely flopped. It was like one of the worst returns on an investment in gaming history at the time. But the game looked really fun. It looked fun enough to
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
especially if I were a kid and I wanted a GTA. I mean, I couldn't get GTA. Like if I were one of those kids, hell yeah.
yeah.
You you should play through Driver 3 soon, or make a video on it.
Is that even? I wonder if that would be backwards compatible. God, man, I missed that
Emulator.
game. Oh, hunting down all the Timmies.
Since you already
Dang
own
it.
it completely,
Own what?
you own Driver 3, you already have a copy. You could have an
Yeah,
emulation of it.
yeah. It's on my. I have it on my shelf. The original Xbox.
There it is.
Someone has it for $10 on Amazon though. I could buy another copy and be even double legitimate.
That's
You know what I'm
always
saying?
that's always a good way of looking at it.
That way, if they come after you, but if they come after me, I can say, "Well, I have two copies, so I'm double legitimate."
Even then, I think at the time of recording, I have 14 copies sitting on my shelf.
That's wild, man. I can't believe that. You're lying. You're a
You
liar.
said that's wild. You sounded like the Joe Rogan AI. That's wild, man. I can't believe that.
I love it.
Oh, dude, I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna get the AI software and just do each other. Pause. And I can't get over that. Why did I say it like that? I can't get over it. And have like the podcast recorded through our AI.
Yeah.
Just spam it. Be like, we can never stop talking. Just have a 24-hour stream.
I wonder if it's ever been done before.
Dude, that AI for 24 hours would be talking about some nonsense. It would start getting ridiculous at one point.
I don't even want to imagine it.
Like you insist that it doesn't repeat any subjects or anything. I wonder what they would start talking about. Our AIs.
No idea.
You think they would talk about our like existing being if they were aware they were AIs?
Uh, Maybe. I don't know.
Because we're pretty close to finding this information out.
I,
And I'd like to
you
know what they're
know,
going to talk
I'm
about.
I'm okay with this finding the answer. I'm okay with that.
I really need to know the AI myself.
You don't know any?
I don't know what my AI would be like. I think it would be a good do you think it would be like looking into a mirror? Or you think it'd be like looking at
Weird.
yourself from another angle if it can mimic like how you are?
Hmm. I think it could probably mimic how you look pretty accurately because you can go to these AI image gens and just type someone's name in and it replicates it instantly. I think you'll just have to look at you for about 5 seconds and it could just recreate you in any kind of style you want. It's pretty wild. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. And I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I don't think you. I don't think you are.
What gives you any kind of reason to believe that?
Not even my own dad believes in me.
On that note, there's a Naruto sale.
Naruto? You mean Naruto?
I like to say Naruto. It's like how old people will be
Naruto.
saying Mario is Mario.
Yeah.
I say Naruto. They got
I see that. I can
Ultimate
get
Ninja
behind.
Storm,
Ultimate what?
Ultimate Ninja Storm,
Can you say that again?
Ultimate Ninja Storm,
That second word.
Ultimate Ninja Storm is on
Now
sale
we're
for
on to
five
something.
dollars. It's pretty. It looks
Never
pretty
played it.
good. I've never seen anything
Never played it.
Naruto. Who's your favorite Naruto character?
Rock Lee.
Rock Lee. I couldn't confirm or deny that. So I'm gonna go with confirm. That's a great pick. I'd probably pick that too. But my favorite Naruto character is obviously Naruto.
And I never got into him. He's not even the main character in his own show. It's like Zelda not being the main character of her own series.
Man, have you been watching anything about the Mortal Kombat reboot?
The movie?
There's a new game coming out, Mortal Kombat 1.
Huh. I didn't know that.
It looks pretty good. I don't like fighting games, but I like Mortal Kombat games because I like doing the fatalities and that.
Interesting.
But and the games look cool. This one looks awesome. Looks like they did a good job.
Hmm. I'll have to check it out.
I'll check
I
it out
never
when it
really got
goes on
into those
sale.
games, so I'll have to check out those games.
You just gotta play every game, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many games. I really want to play this new Sea of Star games that just came out too. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if you see anything about it.
Sea of Stars?
Yeah, it's a huge.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know how much you like turn-based games. I love them. Like role RPGs that are turn-based, like Pokemon style, kind of in a way, I guess. JRPGs.
yeah. Yeah, I don't like those.
How you don't?
That was the draw with Baldur's Gate 3, which everyone's been raving about. But that's it. It
Yeah, people
sounds
keep
cool
telling me
though.
about them. Yeah, I love turn-based.
It sounds
That's why I like
cool
Dragon Quest so much.
if it's cinematic enough. Like if I can do it and get like a damn movie out of it, which I have a feeling Baldur's Gate 3 might be. That sounds interesting to me. It's not like a
You you could definitely get that out of Dragon Quest. As terrible as that name is, it is a damn. It was on Game Pass. I put about 220 hours in, and I didn't beat it. The main storyline. It is so damn cinematic. That game was beautiful. Dragon Quest, I think it was 11. Man, I loved those games. That game was awesome.
it looks pretty. The pretty
It's
aesthetic
very
reminds
pretty
me of
game.
that Nino Kuni game.
Oh, someone else told me to play those too. I think it
That's
was
on Game
Dangly.
Pass. That's the Studio Ghibli. Those guys.
Yes, yes. Gibbles.
The giblets.
The giblets.
But yeah, that's a pretty game. And that's turn based, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's how
Good
Sea of
stuff.
Star is. That's how a lot of games that are. I'm glad that those games are coming back a little bit. Um, what was I gonna say? There's a big one from back on the 360. I think that a lot of people talk about. Say that I should play. I think it's like Jade Empire or something. I don't know if you ever played that.
Oh, that yeah, that's an original Xbox game. That still looks
Oh,
fantastic.
was it original Xbox?
Yeah, but it looks like a 360 game. It was right when the original Xbox started hitting its stride, and some of those games look damn near 360-ish. They look good. That's one
Yeah.
of them.
Oh, another series that I'm gonna play through is Fable. Played Fable 2 and 3, but never the first. Fable 2 is one of my favorite games ever.
Jade Empire is on Game Pass.
Is it really?
At least on PC it is. Yeah.
Man, there is so much I need to play. Another game is not gonna help me right now.
I say just soak them in, man, and make the
Well,
the podcast
I,
digest what you're
yeah,
playing and
it's
just
only
like
on PC. Well, I think my goal right now is to have a constant I want two constants that that will be longer, but they're going to be like preferably like a daily or every other day. So like the show, I'm going to try to make that like two a day every 12 hours. There's a new show video. I'm going to do a whole off-season special. And then like my other one is like I'm doing that arcade game. That's kind of just a running one for every other day just to kind of keep it up there. And then obviously I have like super megas like once a week or every few days whenever I play it. Outward's going to be like a once a week thing until we finish it. And then for like Ghostwire, it's like I only had 15 episodes for mine, and it's only gonna be. I think I just did it like every day from whenever I started. I didn't really know how to space it out.
You can do it every 2 days
Haven't
or whatever.
haven't figured out the whole scheduling yet, how I want it. So, man, as someone once said, man, I just do my own thing. That's what they say, man.
I think I'm gonna start
I,
commentating the videos. That'll be my own
which
thing.
videos?
Just the
Yeah,
playing the
if I didn't,
games.
I want. Yeah, I want to do that too. I just have so much dang background noise here.
You can turn on noise gates on your
Ah,
like I'm snapping
that's a
my
good
fingers.
idea.
Probably hear it on no, it's blocking out.
I don't hear anything. Yeah.
I
Now, are you
have two
recording on a
fans.
headset or on an actual mic?
Actual mic.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm on a headset. I could probably get my. I have that snowball. That might be a little better quality.
Do that in a noise gate.
But then, but you'd probably hear anything going on upstairs if I did that.
Well, you just turn the noise gate on.
Yeah.
It's right
Or
there
get
at
one
the
of those.
bottom of Discord right
Yeah.
here. You can actually just hit that little crispy sound, and it will do a lot of the work for you.
Bottom of Discord.
Yeah, the bottom
Deafen.
left. So you see voice
Noise
connected.
suppression.
It's right to the right of it. Yeah.
Noise suppression powered by Crisp.
It's like I just never hear you again.
Oh, did you hear me clapping?
No, I didn't hear any of that.
I'm still clapping.
I don't hear it.
That's wild, man. That's wild. It's like that thumbnail maker you showed me, man. It can just remove the background from anything in 5 seconds.
Dude, that used to take me hours. Like, I'd just sit there going around the edges, and now it's just boom. I can get right to what my mindset
Yep.
was on it. It's great.
I did not realize it was that easy for you to make thumbnails.
Yeah, it's this last year has gotten really easy.
That's wild.
It used to be a whole long
Mind is blown.
whole long process.
Yeah. I'm making them in 3 minutes.
Like
Not
what?
as good as you, but my standard, I'm okay with it. I'm not an artist like you.
Oh, you'll get better though. Just
Yeah, by doing it. Plus, it's the show. I don't need it to be fancy. It doesn't need to be fancy. But yeah. Anything else to add about Ghostwire Tokyo?
Ghostwire Tokyo is the 2022 hit made by what's the name of the company?
I thought it was 2021.
Tango Gameworks. 2022.
I thought it was
Here's
Bethesda Publishing Studios.
they published, developed though by Tango.
Yeah.
It's been great so far though,
Is
man.
it? Yeah, but you're gonna love the rest of it. I can't wait till we convene next week and talk about the rest of it. And I'll have to bring any updates I have from my gaming world. But yeah, that's Ghostwire Tokyo. Thought we could talk about it for an hour.
That's the only way.
Yeah.